All right, Shalom. First and foremost, call Halayim La.
Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakakodash.
Double honor to the apostles. It sounds like you brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. All right, and call Halayim means all praises. Call all halal praise. Yam makes it plural, so Halayim praises. La, two. Yahweh, which stands Heavenly Father, which means He is, He exists, He is becoming. Bahasham means in the name. Yahweh Shai is the name of the only begotten Son, which when He delivers, He saves. And Racha Kodash is Holy Spirit, literally translated Spirit Holy. Racha, Spirit, Kodash, Holy. And that's how we're able to understand the truth, teach it, preach it, and live it. Because the Holy Spirit is the Spirit of truth, man. All right? And well, it's like the title says, Spirit like the wind. So basically, this is an open forum. Whatever the Lord puts on our spirits, we're going to go into. You got something you want to start with, everybody?
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 7. He said, "Woe is me! Wherefore was I born to see this misery of my people and of the holy city, and to dwell there, when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, and the sanctuary into the hand of strangers. Her temples become as a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets, her young men with the sword of the enemy. What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and got out of her spoils?" Because when the Lord comes back, man, He's gonna recompense the heathen, especially Esau, Edom, double on what they did to us. There's not gonna be any peace to them, especially Esau, Edom, man. There's no peace unto the wicked.
That's all you got? All right,
I got precepts too. I just want to give you guys a chance.
Go ahead, Doc.
Oh, well, this is in Isaiah 48 and 22. Just plainly says, "There is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked," which is Esau, Edom. You go into Malachi 1 and 4. It tells us that Esau, Edom is the border of wickedness. Wherever they are, the border goes into boundaries. And they're everywhere. All they do is practice wickedness, man. They push out their false philosophies and their lies, and spread it into all nations, man, into all people, especially our people, man. That's why 2/3 are following after them, man.
This is Isaiah 3 and 10. Say, I'm sorry, 9. The show of their consonants doth witness against them, for they declared their sin in Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Say ye to the righteous, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. All right, and so there is no, like the brother said, man, there is no peace to the wicked, man. Even when they sleep. That's in the book of Sirach, Lord willing, I'll grab it. But even when they sleep, man, they go through hell and tortures, man. All right, it may seem like the wicked is prospering, having a good time here, but they go through hell, man. And really, that time of judgment is coming, man. All right, it's going to be a time like never before seen.
Mm-hmm. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. "Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey." In Psalms 2 and 8 says, "Ask me, and I'll give the heathen for thy inheritance." So these people are going to be our possessions, man, as slaves in the kingdom of heaven, man, beneath us. All right, for the rest of the heathens forever, has tributaries, but Esau, Edom, is going to get that hardcore judgment, punishment for 1,000 years, and then be exterminated, man. All right, we're gonna be done away with entirely.
Yeah, that's why King David, when if we're the tabernacle of David, where those men, King David put Edom in, he put garrisons in Edom, and he put Edom in slavery, man. All right, so we're gonna put the Edomites in slavery once again, but this time they're not gonna exist anymore after the 1,000 years, man. Because what do? When they come into power, they destroy the earth. That's why Revelations 11 and 18 says that the Lord's going to destroy them to destroy the earth. That's the times that we're living in. We're living at the end of that little season spoken of in Revelation 20, man. All right, so you Edomites and all the people that were confederate against us, according to Psalms 83. All right, all of these people that are ruling right now and that are living deliciously, they're gonna feel the effects, all right, and the plagues of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's what you can see it day in and day out, because I work around them, and you can see the plagues hitting them, man. There's Edomites everywhere, just laying and sleeping on the floor, and have all their belongings with them just sitting outside of shops and stuff. And then there's a whole group of Edomites that do heroin, all right, and opioids, and they get on the train, and the population of them is growing, man. So the Lord is taking down our enemies right before our eyes. It's beautiful.
Hey, and that spirit of depression is heavy out here in this place, man. All right, and that's a nice. In fact, let me get it real quick. This is Isaiah 19 and 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. And I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. And that spirit of Egypt is failing, man. All right, that delicious lifestyle, just having fun and enjoying yourself. Hey, look, that all comes with a great, basically like a side effect of depression, man. People are miserable with themselves, man. All right, so what do they do? They get on the oils. They get into the heroin. They get out of balance in the drinks or whatever, man. They bugged out here. All right? But why is that? Because look, there's no peace. And when you're into wickedness, there's no peace, man. I believe it says, I think it's the Hebrew says a certain fearful look into the day of judgment. They know what's coming, man. All right? Esau, Edom, these dumb niggas, man. Those dreams are plaguing these people, man. And soon those plagues are going to come. It's not all going to be a thing of just, nightmares and sin or far off. All right, like the brother said, it's increasing, man. That shit's going to be at their front door, man. Like it says in 2 Ezra 9, they shall dwell in torment. That's not a peaceful thing, man. It says, my servant shall eat, ye shall be hungry. My servant shall laugh, ye shall mourn. That spirit of mirth is leaving, man. It's just a dead spirit out here, man. People murder. Hey, I saw a video today of a motherfucker which is in the store. It had an axe. And then just started whacking. It whacked one motherfucker in the face and smacked him again on the ground to hit it was one leaving the store. They didn't even know what started happening. They was leaving out casually, got whacked in the back of the head. There's people out here going nuts, man. And that's the spirit of the Lord, man. So I would punish the fruit of their thoughts. They're not even having peace in their thoughts, man. They bugged out. They ready to kill each other. They doing it, man. People on edge, man. The Lord is taking that peace away. So I would choose your delusions, man.
This Psalm 37 and 12. The wicked plotteth against the just, gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming, man. All right. So, hey, Esau's reign is gonna be short, man. All right. All the things that he's done to constantly to afflict and to oppress our people, and not only us, the other nations, man. All right. The Lord gonna get Esau back for everything he's done to everybody, man. All right. It said that he ruled the nations with continual stroke, man. All right. Hey, your day of spoiling is gonna be over, man. The Lord's gonna mock when your fear come, man.
I got one. This is Isaiah 33 and 1. It says, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. And that's going into the times that we're living in, because now America's going over there messing with Iran. All right. And now that the effects of that is going to be Iran and Russia, all right, going to war with America. And that's going to eventually reach the soul of America, man. So you Edomites here in America, you don't understand that this is the last hurrah for you, man. All right. Because I told a dude he's paying attention to what's going on. He said that America's going to be all right. I said, nah, America's not going to be all right. This is it for America. America's not going to win this war. These Babylonians or these biblical Edomites, they're going into perdition now. This is the time of their destruction. This is the time of the plagues of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to him. All right, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, so he promised that he would take the Edomites down in the last days, man. All right, which proves to you we're in the last days, according to 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, man. You know, Esau is the end of the world. That's how you know who's ruling. That's how you pinpoint which nation is in the rulership position right now. It's the Edomites. They're on all the currency, all right, and they've been ruling the earth, all right, for hundreds of years now. But now it's the end, and now they're coming into that judgment seat. And the peon Edomites are feeling it. That's why they're strung out on opioids. They understand that they're falling. They understand that there's nothing after this kingdom, man, for them. And they see Jacob rising around them, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And that's what is that? It says in roughly paraphrase. It says that's perdition to them. This basically it's a sign that they're falling, man. It's in the scriptures. All right, I'm Lord when I can get it. You know, it's evident. And that's is being known. Us standing up on our feet, you know, that's a pure sign that they're going down, because they know that what we're saying it makes sense and it's the truth, and they see it unfolding right in front of their eyes, man. You know.
It is Proverbs 4:16. It says, "For they sleep not, that says they have no mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some fault." Right, and then seeing us being woken up. Like, it bothers them. Like, damn, we gotta do this. Oh shit, damn, they're still not down. They're still here preaching the word. They're still here doing all this and that. So you know, when they do all these things and they see it's not working, now they you know, their mind is all fucked up. Like, fuck, I gotta do this. Now I gotta do that. I did this, and it's still not stopping them. Now I did this. Damn, what the fuck, you know? So now they're sleeping. You know, it's taken away, and they got no rest.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, that was most of that.
No, that was it.
This is Sirach 40:1. Great travail is created for every man, and an heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam, from the day that they go out of their mother's womb to the day that they return to the mother of all things. Their imagination of things to come, and the day of death trouble their thoughts, and cause fear of heart. From him that sitteth on a throne of glory unto him that is humbled in earth and ashes. From him that weareth purple in the crown, unto him that is clothed with the linen frock. Wrath and envy, trouble and unquietness, fear of death and anger and strife, and in the time of rest upon his bed, his nice sleep do change his knowledge. All right, and guess what? Yahushua said, come bear his yoke. His yoke is light, man. It says, come rest with him. Okay? It says the truth shall make you free. We have peace in Yahushua, man. All right? But the wicked don't got that. A little or nothing is his rest. And afterward, he is in his sleep. And that's why Ambien is so fucking popular, man. These different downers, they got to take this shit to go to sleep, man. All right? A little or nothing is his rest. And afterward, he is in his sleep as in the day of keeping watch, troubled in the vision of his heart, as if he were escaped out of a battle. When all is safe, he awaketh and marveled that the fear was nothing. Such things happen unto all flesh, both man and beast. So even your animals dream, right? Here's the point. And that is sevenfold more upon sinners. So the wicked is plagued, man, even when they sleep. All right? And it says the devils believe and tremble, man. Yeah, they know they don't give a fuck. They know they're doing wickedness, man. All right? But don't think the Lord don't plague their thoughts, man. Death and bloodshed. And you know what? Something that my granny used to say, but you hear older Jake say it, man. Hey, the baddest motherfuckers be the scariest motherfuckers, man. Because they know they did all this wickedness. So they know that their time is coming. You know? That's why you see somebody that say somebody in the streets, and you know they into that game, they always gotta look over their shoulder because they expecting that time, they expecting their judgment any time, man. Damn car backfires, they getting on the ground, thinking somebody shooting at them. You know? Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. Hey, so guess what? What's going to come now, man, for the wicked's sake? Destruction, death, famine, and the new flood, the second death, which is going to be the lake of fire. All things that are of the earth shall turn to earth again, and that which is of the waters shall return into the sea. So the wicked man, especially the least of Esau, and they going through it, man. That's why it says he had but a short time. He come down in great wrath. He pissed off they waking back up, man. At one point, he had the whole world under his vibration and we would sleep at once. But now we're waking up, that truth coming out, that faith is flourishing. He's plagued, man. Hey, these devils are plagued, man.
With nowhere to turn.
Mm-hmm.
I got a precept for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is Philippians 1:27. It says, "Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Mashiach, which you are teaching, that whether I come and see you or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that ye stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel, and in nothing terrified by your adversaries." That's Esau, Edom. That's why the Lord said he didn't give us the spirit of fear. It says, which is to them, us teaching his word, which is to them an evident token of perdition. So us teaching his word is an evident token of their destruction. All right, because it says that Esau is the son of perdition, man. So us rising back up, like the elder said, all right, that's an evident token of their destruction, and they understand that. The elites understand that, man. You know, so us teaching his word, it's what does it say in Wisdom of Solomon 5? It says that then the righteous man shall stand in great boldness. All right, it's an evident token of your destruction, the destruction of the Edomites. All right, us finding out who you are, because we find out that you're not white, because that was invented in 1681. We're finding out that you weren't all these great things that you lied to us, saying that you were. And we learned that through Alexander the Great came wickedness in the world. All right, but in school, what do they teach you? They teach you that Alexander the Great was a great man, a great conqueror. You know, but now the truth is coming out, like the elder said. He said that the faith is flourishing, the truth is flourishing, which is once again an evident token of your destruction, and they're seeing it. That's why they're on all these opioids, man. They're in denial, and the Edomite is in a state of paranoia as well. You know, walking around the streets, he's in that state now. He's looking over his shoulder because he done so much damn wickedness, man.
Yep.
You know,
that's why what's the trigger? That white guilt.
Yep.
They guilty, man. They know they fucked up.
Oh.
They know they guilty, man. Now they're proud and arrogant, so they're not programmed to humble down and restore the pledge. It's not in them, but they know that they fucked up. They're even try to convince themselves that they're not that bad. But they deep down inside, they know they fucked up, man.
All right, quick precept. The Psalm 55:9. Destroy, O Lord, and divide their tongues, for I have seen violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go about it upon the walls thereof. Mischief also and sorrow are in the midst of it. Wickedness is in the midst thereof. Deceit and guile depart not from the streets. And that's what you see in America, man. All right, because in Seattle right now, hey, you can't even call 911, man. All right, they having they asking you questions. All right, want to give you a detailed report about what's going on to see it even worthy of assistance, man. Okay, and everywhere you go, like the brother was saying about how Esau has his white guilt, right? But on the other hand, they say they hold themselves not guilty, man.
Right.
Oh yes,
that's that in denial.
Mm-hmm.
That Jeremiah, they say, look, they sin. They sin. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Cain. You know, he was one off because he lied. What did he say? Am I my brother's keeper? You know, like it ain't my fault. I ain't supposed to be over him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to look out for him. And that's mad. That's madness, man. This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. And ultimately, this is what it boils down to, man. We know that judgment day is coming, just like they know it. All right? He got a bounty he can't pass. All right? The difference is, we know it's going to be well to the righteous, so we hope to be those righteous. We look forward to that day, man. With them, they know it's a day of destruction. And what does it say in Wisdom of Solomon? They said, fuck, basically, they said, fuck it. Let's go ahead and torture these Israelites. Let's see then. Let's see if the Lord gonna come save them. They like, fuck, we gonna be destroyed. Let's fucking see then. Bring it on. They can't rest. They can't get comfortable. They're like, man, fuck it then. All right? But like it said in Isaiah 3, it should be well for with the righteous, man. Back in this Ecclesiastes 8 and now verse 13. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High. All right, so hey, the wicked is going down. We seeing it. Hey, those plagues are increasing upon them, man. And it's only finna get worse. Like the brother read, when they cease to be to spoil, they should become a spoil. And we're in that time period. These Edomites are watching their dollar crash, the economy go down. All right, these older Edomites are watching this new generation of fucking weirdos grow up and not give a F about the so-called American, the American,
Dream.
no, the Constitution, the patriotism, man. All right, they seeing that, man. They seeing just how degenerate these people are. These people are just so far gone, no fucking morals, man. It's anything goes now. Like, and it's only getting worse. About to become more wicked out here, man. More gross doctors is going to cover these people. That video was grim. That motherfucker stood next to him with the axe. He held it. I think it was he or she.
She.
That wasn't a trainer?
That was a woman with the axe?
Yeah, I know. It looked like it wasn't a trainer. Well, either way, it was the actual woman or training. I don't know. The thing I seen, somebody said it was a training. I don't know.
Shit.
Point is, it stood there like it was cool. For one, people are dumb. You see a motherfucker with axe, like you just gonna stand there all cool? Be circumspect, right? You know, be circumspect. But standing there, they didn't grab no items in the say no.
The nigga touched the axe. He was talking to her right there, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And then you see him touch the axe.
Cool axe, right? They didn't grab no items in the store. They just standing next to you in line. Something is up.
Yeah.
Why you in line? Shit, you ain't even grabbing it. You ain't grabbing it. They ain't even grabbing a pack of gum so they can see it. She's just waiting for that moment, man.
Yeah.
That shows you how uncircumspect Esau is, though. He's gonna be you're gonna be taken very quickly in these last days because you ain't circumspect. Because you think that you're still in your you are still in your kingdom, but you don't realize that this is the end of your kingdom and that everybody is against you. So everybody, even your own people, you know. So you're gonna be walking around la 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 and get cracked with bats and axes, you know, things of that nature. And this is gonna be the judgment of the Lord upon you. Because then it says that Judah shall be a terror to Egypt.
That's right.
I've been going around the subways and the stations, and now you got homeless Edomites, not homeless Edomites, homeless Jakes, cursing out just random Edomites walking down the street. Get the hell out of my way! And you know, eventually that's gonna turn into violence.
And like the nigga in Detroit, he
Yes.
said, "I only rob crackers.
Yep.
I don't rob my people." Some shit he said like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, it's over with, man. It says, "Oh, let me get that in Job." Every hand
To the
of
left.
the wicked.
Mhm.
Hey, this is Job 22. Job 20 and verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. And that straits is basically a place of difficulty, man, a tight place, man. All right? It's gonna get tight, man. And like Murph said, that squeeze is coming on you heathens, man, especially Edomites. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And that word wicked right there in the Hebrew is Imal, which means the laborer or the wretched ones, which is really talking about, you know, a Jake. But even these heathens, man, because they enslaved the whole world. So everybody's turning to Edomites, man. Even like you said, the Edomites, the Egyptians will fight the Egyptian. And ultimately, man, that's going to be every man against his neighbor is going to be out. It's going to be lawlessness. Okay? You got to be plagued in your mind to eat your own child, but that's coming.
Mm-hmm.
To eat it, they said they some eat on their own, they're going to chew at the right arm. Eat their own damn hand, man. That's plagues. And the Lord is already putting that spirit out there on y'all, man, to be mentally messed up.
The brother from Detroit, the elder, he said that that's the Lord putting the spirit of vengeance on you people. You know, that's because that's what that was with that axe.
Yeah.
She just went in there, stood there, cracked, and then cracked to his ass, and he was leaking all over the floor.
And it was just another school shooting, I think, today.
Yep, one person died.
Okay, so one did that earlier, just saying it was some injuries. So one died. Hey, just like the nigga in Australia with the mosque.
Yep.
When she famously shot the bitch in the street that ran her over. That's my favorite part of the whole video. Well, right, hell, you should have ran, bitch. You ain't gunshots. Don't go look. Hey, you people are dumb, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you people are uncircumspect. She hears gunshots in this mosque. And she's looking and being nosy to see what's going on. Hey, bitch, you know what's going on. Somebody getting shot. Shit. Get the fuck out of there.
God.
Hey, but now then she gets shot. Hell, he finished her off, hopped in his car, and right over.
Damn. It's gonna be very crazy out here, very scary for you people, man. The Lord's gonna send all those spirit of vengeance on you people, man.
Hey, you remember this was years ago, bro. This was in the early 2000s, right? It was the Washington D.C. sniper when him and his son was loose. Everybody was scared to go to gas stations. You know, the people were scared, but that's the spiritual battle. People gonna be scared to do shit. Lord's gonna take the mirth out this place, man. That gonna just be dreams and nightmares. You can wake up, oh, that was just nightmare. And you was scared and shit. You just get over it. You know, no, the Lord's gonna put that fear on y'all, man. All right, you're gonna be uneased when you leaving the crib. You're gonna be uneased no matter where you go. You ain't gonna know if some terrorist attack is finna happen, a damn school shoot, this motherfucker shooting up churches. And it's all crackers, really. It's all crackers doing this shit. It ain't us. So who's and you want to put us on some Southern law poverty center shit as terrorists? We ain't doing all we do is read the scriptures. We watching y'all destroy yourselves, man. We ain't got to do nothing but preach this word, and then the word gonna come to pass. Because y'all shot put his word above his name, so he's gonna do what he said. Y'all gonna be plagued and kill each other. Spirit of vengeance is coming, man. It said, boil in torments. You're going to live in torments. Before the nukes hit, there's other judgments to come, man.
All right, quickly, so, you?
Can I just read this? This Sirach 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. You know, backing up what you guys are going into.
Keep going.
Oh, sorry. Verse 29. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these things.
Bro, we seeing this increase.
Mm-hmm.
The Midwest got hit with these floods. All right, you had tornadoes down in the south. It's something happening in the northwest right now. It's a mudslide basically coming. You know, so keep the Akim and prayers, man. All the Akim in the world, because it's plagues, all type of shit happening everywhere now. Hurricanes, earthquakes, fucking tornadoes, snowstorms in weird places, wildfires. All this stuff is happening, man. People losing their crops. All right, all the cattle that was lost in the Midwest, all the stored up seed. From, you know how they had to store seed in those containers, man, that sit above ground high as hell? They got knocked down with the floods, contaminated. All this is happening, man. And murderers is increasing. All this weird stuff is increasing, man.
Precept read. This is 2 Ezra 5:1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. So what we're seeing is the Lord, he's playing chess now. Now he's just moving you people into perdition, into destruction. Why? Because you don't have any standard or integrity of life. You don't have any morals. You've lived and you went after the way of Satan. So now the Lord, all right, is turning you over to that. And once Satan goes down, you're going to go right along with them. And that's where all you people are going. Right into destruction. Why? Because you love Babylon the Great, which is ruled by the biblical Edomites, who are the devil that the Bible speaks of. Now you're going to get that judgment that they're going to get. You know, all the ancient kingdoms went through it. That's how you know this is Rome. Rome fell the same way. You know, destruction of the people, destruction of the land, destruction of the infrastructure. That's why you see the roads messed up. It's the same thing, man. You people are bugging out just like the people in Rome did before it was destroyed and before it went down. You know, so now we're seeing it. Now we're seeing that cycle that Yahweh Shemel Shah puts wicked kingdoms through, man. You know, now we're seeing that these people are reaping what they've sown, according to Galatians, man. You know, there's nothing you can't do all this wickedness and not think the Most High is not going to recompense you for it, man. These people are complete degenerates. That's why these other nations are so in a haste to destroy this place, man. Because the Lord is putting it in their mind now. Like they're seeing this place is just nothing but a country of degenerates, bug outs, homosexuals, transsexuals. You know, there's no order in this place. So why? And this place is the place that enforces all the laws across the earth. Because this is the place that pushed out all that damn wine and wickedness, man. Now the other nations like, nah, we ain't finna do this no more. You know, we're going to make a stand, like Joel says. And now you're seeing no other country deal with us, and now you're seeing this place totally tanked, man. You know, the people don't realize they still getting up and going to 9 to 5 jobs. So yeah, everything's all good. You know, not realizing this place is decaying right underneath their eyes, man. You know, but that's the delusion that the Lord put you people in, because you're gonna go right into destruction and be destroyed with this place, because you brute beasts. You know, Esau has made you people brute beasts. No integrity, no standards, no loyalty, nothing. No natural affection, nothing, man. Just a whole country full of degenerates, man. And that's what the Lord said, Ecclesiastes 11, those sentences against the evil work, be not executed speedily. You know, it's fully set in these people's hearts to do evil. That's what they're going to do. So the Lord said, all right, I'm just going to destroy you people then, because you don't want to do righteousness. You know, and Esau taught you that. The so-called white man, because everybody wants to follow after his image. You know? What was more at?
Back in Sirach 39 and verse 29. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
Right? And that's what season we in, man. The Lord's going to pour out these plagues, man. So they should shoot the plagues out like the arrows that will not return, man. Mm-hmm. Those plagues are coming. Man, hell, they here. They only going to increase.
And this shit, it's them seeing that's what it's here, man. This is James 2:19. It says, "Thou believest that there is one power. Thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble." You know, so them seeing all these plagues and all that, you know, that strikes some fear on them. Oh shit, it's actually happening. You know, and if the brother quoted, because he sees he has a short time, that's why he comes with that great wrath. You know, he's seen all this happening, so you know, it's shaking him in his boots. So now he's trying to do everything in his power to, you know, try to get that comfort. You know, I'm still in power. I'm still, you know,
God.
You know, but he can't, because you know, more and more as you pay attention to the news and all that, more and more prophecies keep being manifested, man.
God.
You know?
Hey, this is Job 18:9. The gin shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. It says, the Lord come like a thief in the night. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Like it says in Psalm 73, these are wicked that prosper, but the Lord set them in a slippery place. You know? Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. So look, terror is coming, man. Terror is going to increase. All right, it's going to make him stand up. Like, oh shit, hey, Ain't no more comfortability for you damn devils, man. That's Esau, man. You know, you people that fall after this ways, including 2/3 of our own people, man. Yep. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. So the things you trust in, all right? You think America, this great country, is nothing can happen here. Hey, look, you about to see shit like never seen before, man. The king of terrors, all right, is now eyeing this sinful kingdom, man. All right? Now it's time for destruction to come.
Isaiah 9:19 said, through the wrath of Yahweh of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother. All right, and that's where we're in. We're in dark times in this place, man. All right, you got parents locking their children inside of cars and putting them on fire, man. You got women, parents driving their SUVs full of children into the ocean, man. Jumping off of bridges with their child in their arms, man.
Right, freezing their children,
man.
There was an incident where it just happened. A dude chained the baby in the car and burned the car with her in it. You know, that's man. This is gonna be very bugged out with these people because the Lord gonna put different types of spirits on these people to just destroy shit and destroy themselves. You know, like the stuff you see in a movie, like what's that movie, Bird Box? Mm-hmm. You know, where the people they got that spirit on them and just. One lady, she just sat in the car and the car was on fire. She just got in the car and sat in the car while it was burning.
God.
You know, that's that type of spirit.
The happening, right? When they were the thing, the happening. Damn night shaman, they was killing themselves.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, whenever the wind blew, which means what? That represents the spirit that's gonna be on them, man. They want to stop it and kill them. It's sick. It's gonna be out here bugged out.
More. Says, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry. He shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. He shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm, man. And that's gonna come during the famine, man. Okay? When the brother got bring up the points about the food shortage that's gonna be coming, man. Okay? That flood and the frost on these places, man. Hey, some of these places are actually a month and a half behind in planting their crops, man. Okay? Hey, one thing, people who are farmers, man, they need every profitable day to go out there and labor in the field for them to get an increase, man. So when you get a flood going to saturate the earth, you can't plant no seeds until the earth soaks up all the water, man. All right, the seed's gonna drown. You can plant them right now. Okay, and in Northern California, they're talking about releasing the goddamn Oroville Dam, man. All right, with floods from fucking Northern California all the way to Southern California, man. You know? Okay, so hey, it's gonna be a great place on this earth, man.
Hey, the Chicago River.
Yeah.
It's talking about all the damn raw sewage
and
the bacteria that's fucking these people up. There's people that still go rowing in that river. It's a river. Mm-hmm. So people still go rowing it. Especially they don't know about the news and shit. They're not looking up the fact that all this raw sewage is there. They put a damn thing out saying during this rainy season, you know, don't use too much shower water. Don't use the washing machine too much, because it's causing all this raw sewage to back up, man. Those plagues are here, man. The goddamn black plague is back. Look, if y'all don't realize the plagues are here, the goddamn black plague is back. The bubonic plague is back. We over the course of the last 2 weeks, it's been 3 quarantines. And it's only finna turn up, man.
Well, old ass plagues get funny up like the measles.
Yeah.
Two of the oldest diseases in the world that they said they eradicated or whatever, but they recreated them, man, and brought it back out, man. Hey, this place is finna go to fucking hell high water, man. Okay? And hey, and don't forget about you guys who are out there on their meds, man. All right, it's gonna be really fucking zombies when their insulin and their Prozac and all that stuff go up to $500 a pill. Okay? Till the funding stops going to these places with the in-home health care, man. And them people who are them people, I used to work at in-home health care, man. There's one person sitting up in there with a bunch of fucking crazy motherfuckers, man. All right? And that message don't fucking work, man. Hey, this motherfucker, man, look, hey, these goddamn people are trying to fucking monster, man.
There's gonna be a lot more people grabbing axes.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Hey, it says because of the iniquity shall abound.
I got that.
You got it.
No, I got it right here.
The Bible was shot.
It's Matthew 24:12. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
And the brother read that 2 Corinthians 5, man. The iniquities are increased. When you read, I believe it's the Revelation 16, I think it's Revelation 16, those different plagues come and tell you how people still won't repent. They only gonna get worse. And their plagues is gonna get worse. Like, this is it, man. This is the wisdom of Solomon 12 being acted out in this generation. How the Lord put little and little on them during like we got in Egypt, he was plaguing those Canaanites, man, before we came and killed them off. He's doing that right now with this modern day Canaan, man. All right? Putting the plagues on little by little. And of course they're not going to repent. So it's going to increase until finally nuclear destruction, man. And that's after all type of different things, man. Hey, this is the brother GMS Ariel Ban Yahweh, Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and the bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and the serpent bit him. Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? All right, man. So that's what's coming, man. Just the death and destruction is going to increase. So you may not get caught by this plague, this lion. All right, and then you run into the bear. You may not get caught by the bear, but you're gonna think you're comfortable. And you're gonna realize the snake around you, man. It's gonna be terrors on every side, man.
I got one for you.
Okay.
This is 2nd Ezra 15. Did you get this right? This 2nd Ezra 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. And that's all the plagues, including these plagues with these people and the plagues of the land, man. That's why you had that the flooding, all right, in the Midwest. You had all that flooding upon the cattle, man. That's in 2nd Ezra. You know, the Lord it's the same plague. Go read in Exodus, man. All right, the Lord is fulfilling the same things He did to Egypt the first time, when we were under the Hamites, all right, in the land of Mount Sinai. All right, when we were under them, He did the same thing to them. All right, He killed their cattle. All right, He plagued the place. The same thing is taking place, and the world doesn't understand that a higher power is doing this. They don't understand that this Babylon the Great that we're in is the Egypt for the children of Israel, the second Egypt, that the Lord said He shall smite again as before. You know, so now we're seeing all these things take place, and our people still ain't repenting. Therefore, you're gonna be a part of the plagues. You're gonna be a part of the destruction. Why? Because you trust in Egypt. That's why you go into those scriptures. You trust in Egypt. Therefore, Egypt shall be your shame. All the things that you're not gonna have. A lot of our people, they ain't gonna have no answers for what's going on out here pretty soon. They're gonna just be trying to survive and eventually just pine away, man. That's what the Lord has predestinated 2/3 of our people for. That's the judgment they're gonna receive, man. Why? Because they ain't paying attention to the times, man. We obviously living in the last captivity of the nation of Israel, of our people, and they can't get it. That's why the Lord is plaguing this place, man. That's why you have people that think we're gonna win the next war and all these things, man. This place is gonna be obliterated pretty soon, man. Just like the elder said, when the nuclear destruction comes, that's gonna be the cherry on the top from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's why we're seeing that war build up in the Middle East, man. Beautiful times if you understand what's going on.
Right, that time they're gonna seek it. You know, they're gonna
Yeah.
seek the word, and they're gonna find it, according to Amos 8 and 11. You know.
Mm-hmm. They already some of the people from all the other camps, they come in and understanding that GMS got the truth. GMS understands that we got the whole breakdown from the apostles and elders on down. We have the whole breakdown of this reality and what's going on. Why? Through the Spirit. And these other people don't got the Spirit. You know, so that's why it says that the Lord said, don't worry about these people. They're gonna be destroyed anyway. Because they don't want to repent. They want to continue to stay in denial. They want to continue to follow the ways of this world, which is destruction, evidently, and that's gonna be their judgment, you know. But you know, that's why it's a blessing we got the truth, because we understand. That's why it says in the second Esdras, it says that you have opened up the fountain. Roughly paraphrase, you have opened up the fountain of everlasting life, man. You know, so all this stuff we're gonna be hid from, Lord willing, with those men, because it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. You can see it if you go out into this world around these people. These people are bug outs, man.
Definitely.
These people are degenerates.
Hey, these people are retarded.
Yeah.
They do the weirdest things, man.
Yeah.
You don't realize. Go ahead. So
I got a couple precepts. This is 2 Esdras 16 and start at 17. So woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils.
Right, and the powers shall stand in fear, man. These elites know that's what they're doing. Let's get this space force going. They know what's up. They know this war is inevitable. And what they hoped for was a controlled collapse. They realized that these prophecies gonna come to pass, man. Now they're trying to make audibles to counter these prophecies, and all they're doing is fulfilling them. You know, that's it, man.
So at the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment, man. So the Lord is doing all this stuff for you to get right, man.
That's right.
Right, like, because this is going to the Revelation 16, the brother going to. All right, all these things happen. You still have to repent, man. Hey, so you really need the Lord with no choice but to fulfill His word, man. Okay, it says
Let me back up real quick. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 10. But executing thy judgments upon them by little and little, thou gavest them place of repentance, not being ignorant that they were a naughty generation, and that their malice was bred in them, and that their cogitation would never be changed. For it was a cursed seed from the beginning, neither didst thou for fear of any man give them pardon for those things wherein they sinned. So the Lord is a fair judge, man. He gives them a chance to repent, even though you know they won't. But the Lord is fair. You know?
So you don't have no excuse.
That's right.
Oh, you just caught this upon us out of nowhere. Like, nah, I gave you little signs, little, spankings.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't take any heed. So now, the whole destruction.
This is verse 20. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Okay? Hey, so no matter what, hey, man, they're like they have a hard-headed kid, man. All right, you whooped his ass all his life. You done bailed him out of jail. Ain't none of that help, man. All right? I'm going to skip down to verse 37. The 2 Esdras 16 and 37. So behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month, bringing forth a son within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compared to her womb. All right? Right now, you're seeing that, man. All right, you see things get intensified more and more because why? Because the great day of the Lord is coming, man. All right? It says,
that's the Spirit. Elder Wright said that earlier today to sit down. We did in the Spirit. He said that. Mm-hmm. Those contractions getting more and more, man. Mm-hmm. You know how they get every 5 minutes. Now it's time to go to the hospital. She's getting every 5 minutes. Okay, now it's time. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what's happening. Those pains are here, and it's increasing. You know.
That's right. It said within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compared to her womb, which pains when the child coming forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side, man. Like the brother was talking about, are you fleeing from a bear? You bit by a serpent, man? Hey, you gonna run from the game bangers and fall into a fucking hole on the goddamn concrete, man.
Oh, like damn, look at Eli, what happened? They escaped
Oh,
from, they was on the run and shit. They went to the house and thought it was safe.
Mm-hmm.
And they realized they was gonna be dinner. They was gonna be next on the menu.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, man. Hey, it's true to talk about some fearful things falling out of living power, man.
Right.
All right? Hey, you're going to be seeing the devil. Hey, you're going to bring the plagues of Egypt back, man. All right? Along with your fears, man. So you tough guys, all you guys, matter of fact, I'm going to go over to verse 36. It says, behold, the word of Yahweh, this is back in the second address, all right? It says, 16:36, behold, the word of Yahweh, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake, man. All right? Receive the words of Yahweh from outside that these plagues are going to come to pass, man. All right? Just going to talk about, they say peace, peace, but sudden destruction, man. Okay? And the brother start off with, there is no peace unto the wicked, man. All right? Hey, make it great, make America great again. It's going to be great when it's burnt up, man. If you find it beneficial for somebody, the bitters, all right, and them doleful creatures, man, they can enjoy this place, man. It's Wisdom of Solomon, 14, and let me get to the point. So Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 22. Moreover, this was not enough for them that they erred in the knowledge of Yahweh, but whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called a peace, man. All right? So our people right here, man, and look, man, hey, this is going to be a time that we're going to be seeking to die. Death's going to run from you, man. All right? You done stuck your head in the sand trying to hide from the boogeyman, but you left your ass out, man. All right? You running around here thinking, you know, if you know the truth, don't make it a lie, man. You ignore the truth. Does not mean that the Lord's gonna matter of fact, get that. It was in Romans with 3. You know, okay? We ain't gotta believe it, man. They didn't believe no to what? To the heavens opened up. Okay, go ahead.
Well, Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
Right, does it make the plagues? Did it make the plagues not effective, man? And we're seeing them right now, man. The tables are turning on this place, man, and all across the damn world, man. Right, the Lord doesn't slack, man. You know, the person shall he not do?
I got one for you. This is Revelations. This is Revelations. Slakia. This is Revelations. Let's see. One second. Did you get 2 Ezra 15 and 5?
16.
You got 16? This is 2 Ezra 15 and 5. It says, behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. It says, basically, that's the point. That's the point I was trying to get at. And that's what the Lord is bringing to pass, the prophecies that he's written in the scriptures, because it tells you in the beginning of the chapter that the things that he wrote all throughout the scriptures is faithful and true, which is what he's going into. You know, the Lord is bringing those plagues back upon Egypt, which we're in again. And that's why we're out there to tell our people to come out of this place, man. You know, this is...
You in 15?
Mm-hmm.
Go to read 12.
This is 2 Ezra. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it.
Right, man. The Lord's gonna bring this place down, man. All right, he's gonna turn this place into a living nightmare, man. You folks like to watch scary movies, man. All right, y'all want to bring up the purge, and hey, the purge is gonna be times 100, man. All right.
Easily.
Yeah, so all that shit. All
Yep.
this sick escape room.
Yep, escape room.
All these sick motherfuckers out here, man, finna get to live out their fantasies, man. Hell, they may be going through it. They may be somebody else may live it out on their ass, man. And Lord said he's gonna bring your fears upon you, man.
Right.
It's gonna be crazy out here.
Right. Just like in Egypt, it said what he brought darkness that he could feel,
Come,
made him see apparitions and
Yeah.
hear noises and all that.
yeah. Hey, they was dying. Somebody hear damn cat meow and die from just the fear of what they thought it could have been. So have a damn heart attack thinking it's something else. It's just a damn cat. You know? Hey, that's why 2 Corinthians 9 say don't worry about it. Ungodly should be punished. Because the Lord got a lot of different things he's going to bring, man. This is the end all of it right here, man. This is the fullness of the sins of the world reaching to the heavens, man. All the righteous blood from Abel all the way into the righteous man that died recently, man. It's all finna come down upon this generation right here. There's a lot of vengeance that's finna come get poured out, man. It said then we're no longer going to mention that, the Lord to deliver us out of Egypt. He's going to deliver us out of the land of the north. This ain't the time to play around with the Lord, man. This is the time to get right. All right, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation? Fellas, get the end up in there on now. I get hold of it. Bring it, go bring it on. Okay.
Well, I have one more. This is Revelations 18, because that's what we're supposed to get right with the Most High, like you're saying. It's time to get right. This is Revelations 18 and 6. It says, Revelations 18 and 4. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Come out of Babylon the Great, because that's the kingdom and that's the society we're in right now. We're in that captivity, Babylon the Great.
That's right.
It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. That's why we're on the highways and byways telling you people you get right with the Most High now. All right, why? It says, my people, that he be not partakers of her sins and that he receive not of her plagues. All these things that we've been talking about this whole lesson. If you don't come out of this place, you're going to receive of all those plagues. Like the brother said, the cat meowing, you're going to think it's a damn person with a chainsaw that you can't hear. You know, it's going to be bugged out thoughts. And the Lord, and like the brother said, you're going to see darkness. You're going to experience darkness you can feel, man. All right, you're going to experience all the things, we don't even know. The Lord's going to bring all types of things, man. Same things he brought in Egypt, you know, but worse.
And more, yeah.
And more, because he said this place is going to receive double according to her works, you know. So that's why the Lord said, come out of her that you receive not of her plagues, you know, that you be not partakers with her, you know, because the stuff that's coming to these people, they don't even realize it's going to be very, very scary, man. From what does it say? Calls our power. They call our power Ashadia, man.
Oh, yeah, Al-Shadia.
Al-Shadia, Salaki. You know, terrible demon-like power. You know, and that's he's gonna unleash those different. What is it? And then he says that these people are gonna be led into the onto the king of terrors. Mm-hmm. So the Most High and His Son are gonna terrorize these people, man. You know, so that's why the Lord tells us to come out of her, which means to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, come back to following. All right, the standards of righteousness, man, so that you could not be a partaker of the sins of this place, man.
I'm gonna tell you. This is Isaiah 48:17. Thus saith Yahweh, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am Yahweh, thy power, which teacheth thee to profit, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go. Oh, that thou hast hearkened to my commandments. Then had thy peace been as a river, and thy righteousness as the waves of the sea. And so now what? We got the opportunity to return to the Lord, to keep these commandments, man. And by commandments, it's the whole book, you know, precept upon precept. Where precepts means commandment, law. Yahweh Shai called the book of Psalms the law. All right? Thy seed also have been as the sand, and the offspring of thy bowels like the gravel thereof. His name should not have been cut off nor destroyed from before me. Go ye forth of Babylon, flee ye from the Chaldeans. With the voice of singing declare ye, tell this, utter it even to the end of the earth. Say ye, Yahweh hath redeemed his servant Jacob. And they thirsted not when he led them through the deserts. He caused the waters to flow out of the rock for them. He clave the rock also, and the waters gushed out. And those waters are gushing out of that rock, man. Hey, from Yahweh Shai, man. He's our rock. He's giving us this living water. You know? So we're not out here like everybody else thirsty, man. All right? Not having any knowledge. Okay? There is no peace, saith Yahweh, unto the wicked. You know? So the Lord is redeemed, and he's redeeming his elect. And it's showing by the fact that we have this truth. That's the sign that he's going to save us when all this shit breaks loose, man. He has a remnant he's going to save, man. And hopefully we're that remnant. As long as we endure and remain faithful, we are that remnant, man. And to everybody else, there's no peace unto them, man. They don't have this guidance. They're going to be confounded. It says the day of alarm, a day of sounding the alarm, a day of darkness, a day of perplexity. These people are going to be perplexed because they didn't get the living water. They didn't have the guidance. It said the Lord is a guide to them that keep his commandments. That's 2 Andrew 16. They're going to be confounded and taken with the destruction. They're going to be in shock and awe, man. Like women, like it says, do man bring forth child? Why is every man on his hands on his hip? You got that?
It's Jeremiah 30:5. It says, "For thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child."
Right. That's it said a voice of fear and trembling, not of peace. All right. And then it proceeds. Is this man bringing forth children? Why would I ask that? Keep going.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail?
Right. So picture it, man. As a woman is giving birth, they on their hands and their hips, they screaming out, that's how these men gonna be, man. Like, what the fuck? You know they always say, in the movie they always say, look what you do to me. Bitch, you pregnant. What you mean? She looks at you. But that's that perplexity. In so much pain, she's now forgotten the consequence of sex. It's a baby. Hey, that's the consequence of sin, destruction.
That's right.
Those plagues are gonna come, man.
That's right.
They ain't gonna have no answers, man.
It says, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Mm-hmm. Confounded, man. Being pale, ashamed.
It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it."
Right, that remnant shall be saved, but the rest is that jack trouble, man. It ain't gonna be no peace unto them. When you read Jeremiah 25, and let you know when Jacob's trouble comes. This is when the rest of the world goes down too, man. It said, do I begin to bring destruction upon them that's called my name? And shall you go altogether unpunished? The slain of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. So that's what times we hear in, man. People are going to be out here, hands on their hip, strong men, mighty men, crying like bitches, with no comfort, no help, no hope. Hell, Psalms 18 says, when elect get the next of our enemies, it said they cried out, and there was none to help. They even cried to the Lord, and he did not answer them, man. It's gonna be turned up out here, like they say, man.
Right. Hey, when the scriptures talk about the day of the Lord, man, it always emphasizes it. That great day, that terrible day, full of darkness. You know, it doesn't say that for no reason. It's gonna be, it's gonna be that great. Hey, Daniel's 12:1. You know, like a time that has never been before in the earth. You know, it's gonna be bugged out here, man. Hey, but the elect are gonna be safe, man. The elect are gonna be all right. You know, second Esdras 2. It says what? Let me just get it. This is second Esdras 2, and it says, this second Esdras 2 and 27. It says, "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance." And who is that thou? Hey, that's the elect. You know, Lord willing, we're at that number. We're gonna be married and have abundance. You know, all that gold. I forget what the scripture is that. This is when they gather all this up. It should be for the righteous to consume it.
Mhm.
You know, it says the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, said Yahweh. You know, which goes back to they're not having no rest. You know, they're gonna see us going. You know, all this shit happening, or we be being okay. You know, in Exodus in the wilderness, hey, the Lord said that not even our shoes
Right.
got old, man. You know, so we're gonna be having some fresh ass clothes. Everybody's gonna be all fucking their clothes holes in it, blood and everything gonna be fresh as hell. Like, man, what the fuck? Why are these guys not going through it? You know, hey, that's because we took heed to the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know.
Anything else?
You brought this out earlier. Revelation 16:8. And the fourth angel poured out his vial upon the sun, and power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. And men were scorched with great heat, and blasphemed the name of Yahweh, which hath power over these plagues. And they repented not to give him glory. The fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain, and blasphemed the Most High of heaven because of their pains and their sores, and repented not of their deeds, man. So all this is going for the ungodly and these sinners, man. All right. Hey, the Lord got in for you for your ass too, man. All right, you in the same boat as Esau, man. Same destruction, man. It said they gnawed their tongues for pain, man. All right, it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be screams all over the place, man. That's right. You know.
Here's 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, and the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So seeing that there is no rest for the wicked, seeing that all his destruction is coming. All right, well, how should we be, man? We should be holy, man. We, like it says, they that keep holiness holily, man. And we really got to, hey, fight, man. Stand in spirit, man. You know? Looking for and hastening until the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. So we labor so we can be found in peace, man. So we can actually get the peace. So like the brother read in that second address, they'll be envious at us, man. Because we're gonna have abundance and rejoice in that day, man. That starts with us putting in this work now, man. Getting on the Lord's good side, man. All right, bearing our burdens, man. Fighting, being diligent, doing what's required of us to, being in the spirit. We know what the hell we gotta do, man.
2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, man. So we gotta go hard, man. And we gotta go hard daily, man. This is not an on and off thing. It's every day, man. When you're by yourself or with the brothers, man.
Or when you with anybody. Hey, it says having a good report, especially to them that are without.
Mm-hmm.
Use not the liberty for a cloak of maliciousness. We don't have this understanding to just go out here and be, just niggas, man. We walk with wisdom, man.
We gotta be an example of that, that light to the world.
That's right.
Scriptures say that we're pilgrims on this earth. We gotta act like citizens of the kingdom, man. We really gotta look at everybody like, man, what the fuck? Like you literally, we don't belong here. Our conduct is supposed to be according to the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. When people see us, they're literally supposed to look at us like, man, this guy's weird. Why is he?
Yeah, they hate us, but it's like it's something that's like, but these guys, they're cool. Hey man, I remember I got pulled over. The state trooper pulled me over, man. I think I had my seatbelt on or some shit. But we ended up having this whole conversation, and I was like, so yeah, I just started talking about the shit that they said was happening in the news in Chicago. How the cops they're not coming out to home calls anymore like that. So they finna stop. They're gonna stop doing it. So I asked him. I said, "Is this true?" We had a whole little conversation about it. And let go. Yeah, go ahead. Like, look, man, we not out here to be fucking niggas, man. Oh no, I'm a sovereign citizen. Let me the fuck go, man. I'm a right. Or like the one dude, we ain't got to listen to you. We under the yacht. I don't remember exactly what they said. But I remember the dude started crying. He was crying loud at his mama. He saw, look, be you wise as serpent, harmless as doves. You know, we ain't got points to prove. Yeah, we do get vexed in this place, so sometimes you may, but we even got to control that, man. Control that anger, man. Don't send a curse up on them. Hey, send a curse up on their ass. Sometimes you got to do it. All right? Hey, but anything else? All right, hope. Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah, see, I knew that. Go to spirit like
it is John 16:1. It says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that ye shall not be offended." So, plain and simple, the Lord told us about all this, so that what it won't catch us by surprise. There's a saying in the world that says, "What people fear what they don't know." Hey, so we know what's gonna happen. We know everything is gonna go down. So, hey, we straight. All these other people don't know, so that's why they're gonna be all bugged out. And since they're not getting right, they're not gonna have that confidence. So when shit happens, they're not gonna be, oh well, the Lord got me. They're gonna be, oh shit, they're gonna think of some wicked shit they did. Damn, I'm probably getting judged because of this. This is happening because damn, I remember killing this guy or fucking this other nigga's wife, so on and so forth. And shit, and then the scriptures say what? Luke, the 21st chapter. Man's heart failing him because of the things that they see falling upon the earth. It's gonna be all bugged out, man. Your own mind is gonna kill you, man.
They're gonna melt away around us. We stay on the path that the Lord put us on. You're just gonna see these people just melt away around you. Ultimately, because that's the Lord keeping you from the evils and the plagues that He's putting upon these people. You can see it when you can see it now that you're in the truth from being around these people. You just like I said earlier, like these people are just bug outs, and the Lord is just disintegrating them right from around us. When you go out into the world, you look at these people like, damn, this man's getting fucked up and judged. She getting judged. Damn, the Lord just judging all these people. But what? He got you in his limelight because you following His ways. So He's gonna create your path and make it straight for you, so you can receive your salvation, man. If you keep your faith in Him throughout as we go into these latter days, man.
God. I'm going to close as strong.
Hey, and with that, hey, I hope you brothers were edified. We're gonna end it by giving out our praises and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, B'Chakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yeshua that rule well, and salutations to you, Achim, out in the highways and byways, preaching His word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.